A Wizard of Earthsea. From the book by Ursula K, dramatized for radio by Bert Coules, with Michael Maloney as Ged and Judi Dench as the narrator.
Only in silence, the word. Only in dark, the light. Only in dying, life. Bright the hawk's flight on the empty sky.
The world of Earthsea is a world of water. One vast ocean, dotted with islands big and small, populous and barren, welcoming and warlike. Some isles are renowned for their fishermen, some for their harpers, some for their weavers. The island of Gaunt is a land famous for wizards. One Gauntish man became, in his day, both Dragon Lord and Archmage. His life is told in many stories and many songs, but this is a tale of the time before his fame, before the songs were made. Some say he was the greatest wizard of them all. He was the man called Sparrowhawk.
Dooney, keep that bellows working! What's the matter with you, boy? Get up!
Oh.
Do as I say!
Oh, Father!
Well, or are you too feeble? Weakling?
I'm no weakling.
That's more like it.
As a child, Sparrowhawk bore the name Dooney. It was given to him by his mother. That and his life were all that she could give him, for she died before he was a year old.
Keep that rhythm steady. Do you want to feel the back of my hand again? What? Damn that boy! Come back here!
There was not much work to be got out of young Dooney. He was always off and away, roaming deep in the forest, swimming in the pools, or climbing by cliff and scarp to the heights above the village.
See, and that island is Spevy, and beyond Spevy are the Cargid Islands, where the only thing men love is war and conquest. And then there's Perigal, and after Perigal, there's nothing, only the sea, so they say.
Dooney grew wild, a thriving weed, a tall, quick boy, loud and proud and full of temper. With a few other children, he herded goats on the steep meadows above the river springs. One day, a goat wandered down into the village.
Hey! Come down off my roof, you stupid animal!
Hey, boy!
Me?
Come here!
Well, what's the fuss?
What, are you blind? You're a goat herd, aren't you? Get that animal off my roof while I've still got some roof left.
And how am I supposed to do that?
What's the trouble here? All this noise.
They want me to bring down the goat.
They can't do it themselves, so they ask a boy. Stand aside.
Are you going to climb up?
Quiet! None here smelk, man. He all can melt.
Look out!
How did you do that?
Never you mind, boy.
Dooney was untaught and knew nothing of the arts and powers that are in the world. But he had a keen ear and a quick mind. The next day, he was watching the long-haired goats on the meadows of High Fall.
None yet, Milkman. Yok, han, yet, han. Oh, that's right. Come here, goats, come to me. None yet, Milkman. Yok, han, yet, han. Hey, keep back. Ow, stop it! Stop staring at me like that!
He ran from their strange, slitted yellow eyes and their thick, ridged horns. The goats ran with him, huddled together around him, as if a rope was pulled tight about them. He tried to get free of them, but he could not.
Help! Help me!
Creel!
Oh, Aunt!
Come with me. Sit down there, boy. Now, what did you say to the goats?
The same words you used yesterday. The rhyme.
So you know what those words are?
No.
But you know their meaning?
No, I just said them.
Well. And yet you spellbound the goats. You have the makings of the power.
The power? Magic?
If you were to come and live here with me, I might teach you rhymes you would like better. The words that make a snail look out of its shell, or call a falcon down from the sky.
Aye, teach me those words.
You will never tell those words to the other children. Promise me.
And have them know what I know. I promise.
Well and good. But I will bind your promise. Your tongue will be still till I choose to unbind it. We must keep the secrets of our craft.
Good.
He sat still, while his aunt bound back her uncombed hair and knotted the belt of her dress. Then she threw a handful of leaves into the fire pit. A smoke spread and filled the darkness of the hut.
It's done. I've bound you in obedience to me, and I've ensured your silence. You cannot utter any sound unless I will it. Try it. Feel the power of my magic.
Then his aunt was afraid of his strength. This was Dooney's first step on the way he was to follow all his life, the way of wizardry, the way that led him at last to hunt a shadow over land and sea to the lightless coasts of Death's kingdom. But in those first steps along the way, it seemed a broad, bright road.
What are you going to teach me today? Teach me something wonderful.
Come here, boy. Tell me your name.
Dooney?
That's just your use name. Everyone and everything has a true name. A real name. Can you see that falcon?
Where?
Look higher.
Yes?
What's the falcon's true name?
I don't know.
Be serious. The falcon's true name is Asyeda.
Asyeda? Asyeda?
Yes. Say, Adahan Asyeda.
What does that mean?
Say it.
Adahan Asyeda.
Don't be afraid. It won't hurt you.
Why won't it?
Because you know its name. To know a thing's true name is to have power over it.
And to know a man's true name?
Is the greatest power of all. Know a man's true name, and you hold his life in your hand. Kale, Asyeda.
Aunt, do you know my true name?
Not yet, but someday you will. When you do, guard it safer than your soul.
From that day, the children of the village began to fear Dooney. And seeing him often in the high pastures with a bird of prey about him, they called him Sparrowhawk.
Teach me more.
More?
Teach me more of the true speech. The words of power.
But all the words of power she knew, the witch had long since taught to Dooney. Dooney was just a few years older when the Kargad Empire set sail in lust of conquest. In 30 great longships they sailed to the Isle of Gaunt, fighting and burning their slow way inland. The people of Dooney's village woke one morning to see smoke darkening the eastern sky.
So, boy, you come back to your father. Have you decided to learn an honest craft? Stand away. Well?
I come because my aunt is gone.
So, the witch is gone, has she? Run away into the hills like most of the others.
She's afraid of the cards.
She's right to be afraid. They're fierce fighters, and they like the sight of blood and the smell of burning towns.
Will they kill us?
If they do, it won't be without a fight. Look at this. I've been forging spear points. Here. This one's for you.
For me?
Don't stand there gawping like an idiot. It's no use as it is. Lash it to that rake handle. Well, get to work.
All that night, the smith and his son laboured. And at the next sunrise, those villagers who had not fled stood waiting with their new forged spears, their hunting bows and their knives. They did not know whether the Kargs were far off or very near.
Dan was waiting. I wish something would happen.
I wish...
Yes, lad? I wish I knew more.
Dooney looked down at his thin arms, wet with cold fog dew, and raged at his weakness. There was power in him, if he knew how to use it, and he sought among all the spells he had learned for some device that might give him and his companions an advantage, or at least a chance. But need alone is not enough to set power free. There must be knowledge.
There they are, coming up the mountain.
Oh, there must be over 100 of them. Look at their armour, their weapons.
No, what use are these toys?
Right.
Stand fast. 100 of them and 18 of us. It'll be a slaughter. Stand fast, I say. We may be able to take them by surprise.
Then, at last, need called knowledge out, and Dooney knew what he must do.
Ilothka!
Be quiet, fool.
Zuriai! Fota!
I said be quiet. Keep your blathering mouth shut. Go and hide if you can't fight like a man.
What's happening?
It's a fire. I set fire to the village.
That's not smoke. It's fog. I can't see any of you.
Might look at the cogs, but when they get here, we'll be able to see them.
What did you say?
This isn't fog.
I've hidden us. I can see shapes in the mist.
Fog wraiths.
They won't hurt us.
Have such power?
If this is true, boy, it's true. Then you've given us a chance. We can fight them. We can.
I'll keep up the spell for as long as I can, but you must be quick. Be quick. Come on.
It was as the boy had said. And, invisible and safe in the fog, the villagers sent a volley of arrows and spears at the invaders as they stood confused by the magical mist. The warriors charged forward to hew down their puny attackers, but they found only the fog about them, full of the wraiths. In their blindness, one group of the Kargs chased the dim, flickering figures straight to the high fall, the cliff's edge, and then over it, out onto the air.
They're retreating.
Look at them stumbling. They're blind.
Until they come back.
They won't be coming back.
The surviving Kargs ran, stumbling and silent, until they were beyond the blinding mist. Then they stopped, gathered together and looked back. A wall of wavering, writhing grey lay blank across the path, hiding all that lay behind it. Not one Karg looked back more than that once.
They've gone.
Thanks to your son, Smith. Smith? What's wrong, man?
What's the matter with the boy? Dooney? Son?
He's injured. No, there's no blood. But look at his eyes.
Dooney? Dooney, can you hear me? Speak.
He's dead.
On his feet and breathing, fool.
Well then, he's enchanted.
That's the truth of it. Poor enchantment.
You, go up into the mountains. Bring back the witch. She's the only one who can help him now.
He's beyond my aid.
What?
He's overspent his power. I can do nothing.
Who comes here to trouble us?
May I see the boy?
Who are you?
Quiet, brother.
May I see him?
Yes. Yes, of course.
The stranger, a man neither old nor young, cloaked and bareheaded, and lightly carrying a great staff of oak, stooped above the cot where Dooney lay staring into the darkness. He did no more than lay his hand upon the boy's forehead and touch his lips once.
Dooney?
Have they gone? The Kargs?
They have.
The village?
Is safe.
Do I have something to eat?
Ha! Stranger, sir, we thank you.
Oh. Who are you, sir?
You're no common man.
Nor will this boy be a common man. The tale of his deed has come to the village of Ray Alby, which is my home.
Brother, this must be the mage of Ray Alby, Ogion the Silent, the one that tamed the earthquake.
I have come here to give the boy his true name, and, if you see fit, to take him with me. Do you agree to this? Do you agree?
Yes, I agree.
I take from you this garment, the clothing of a boy. You are a boy no longer.
I take from you your name, given to you as a baby by your mother. You are Dooney no longer.
Enter the water of the river Arm.
Nameless and naked, he walked into the cold spring in the ancient ceremony of the passage into manhood. And as he entered the water, clouds crossed the sun's face, and great shadows slid and mingled over the water of the pool about him. He crossed to the far bank, shivering with cold, but walking slow and proud as he should through that icy living water. As he came to the far bank, Ogion, waiting, reached out his hand and clasped the boy's arm.
Now you are a man, Ged.
Ged. Thank you, Master.
Thus was he given his true name, his secret name, by one very wise in the uses of power. And no one knew his name but Ged and his namer. On the Isle of Gaunt, as in all Earthsea, a naming day was a time for feasting and for merriment.
Come, lad, bid your people farewell.
So soon.
Come.
Ged fetched what little he had to carry. He said farewell to all the people he knew in the world, and looked about at the village that straggled and huddled there under the cliffs and over the river springs. Then he set off with his new master.
Sir? Sir, you've been my master for 4 days. When will my apprenticeship begin?
It has begun.
Huh? But I haven't learned anything yet.
Because you haven't found out what I am teaching.
But...
Wait. You want to work spells?
Yes.
You've drawn too much water from that well. Wait. Manhood is patience. Mastery is 9 times patience. What is that herb by the pot?
Strawflower.
And that?
I don't know.
Fourfoil, they call it.
Oh, what is its use, Master?
None I know of.
Oh.
When you know the fourfoil in all its seasons, root and leaf and flower, by sight and scent and seed, then you may learn its true name and know its being, which is more than its use. What, after all, is the use of you, or of myself? Is Gaunt Mountain useful, or the open sea? To hear, one must be silent. Come.
It's going to rain. Will you send the storm aside? Will you speak the spell?
You see that thick fir tree ahead?
Yes, Master.
It'll keep the rain off quite well.
Ged crouched among the dripping branches, wet and sullen, and wondered what was the good of having power if you were too wise to use it.
This is my house, and yours too now.
But it's just like the huts in my village. I thought that wizards lived in great palaces.
You shall sleep in that alcove. The window overlooks the sea.
Oh, the sea!
You must keep it closed against the wind. Look at this book.
What is it? Is it a book of spells?
It contains the 600 runes of Hardik. You have to learn them. All of them.
In the dark warmth of that house, Ged spent the winter learning the runes that were written when the islands of Earthsea were first raised up from the waters. And very glad he was to learn this lore, for without it, no man has true mastery. But still no marvels and enchantments occurred. The mage's long, listening silence would fill the room and fill Ged's mind, until sometimes it seemed that he had forgotten what words sounded like. And when Guin spoke at last, it was as if he had just then, for the first time, invented speech. Yet the words he spoke were no great matters, but had only to do with simple things, bread and water and weather and sleep. As spring came on, quick and bright, Guin often sent Ged to gather herbs in the meadows above Realby, and Ged went with delight.
There.
I know you. Yes, I know you. You're the Sparrowhawk, our wizard's apprentice. Tell me about sorcery.
I can't.
Are you shy? Do you know me?
Yes?
Who am I then?
You're the daughter of the Lord of Realby.
Are you afraid of me?
No?
Perhaps you should be.
Ged looked at her, and he thought her white skin very ugly, but he had a desire to please her, to win her admiration that grew on him as they talked. She made him tell the story of his tricks with the mist that had defeated the Kargish warriors, and she listened as if she wondered and admired. But she spoke no praise.
My village lost only 4 men and 1 hut burned, but the Kargs lost near 100 of their greatest warriors.
Can you call the birds and beasts to you?
I can. You see that falcon?
Where? Oh, yes.
Adahan! Ajida!
Why did it land over there? Won't it come to your arm?
Not while you're here. Ajida! Gala!
Can you make a love charm?
That's no mastery.
True, any village witch can do it. Can you do changing spells? Can you change your own shape?
I might, if I chose.
Do it. Change yourself into a hawk, a tree, a bull, into anything you like. Do it. Go on. Please.
My master's expecting me. I must get back.
You're afraid to do it.
I'm not afraid.
Maybe you're too young.
Come here again tomorrow,
And?
and you'll see if I'm too young.
When Ged got back to the house, his master was out. He went straight to the shelf and took down the 2 great books of lore, which Guin had never yet opened in his presence.
There must be a changing spell here somewhere. Oh, why can't I understand this writing? To summon up the spirits of the dead. To summon up the spirits of the dead. Ash marka teno. Tref marka holfar teno. Sental marka wilfrai teno.
As he read, a horror came over him. His eyes were fixed, and he could not lift them until he had finished the spell.
Shemdok Sernien Soranion.
He raised his head and saw that it was dark in the house. He had been reading without any light, in the pitch darkness.
Who's there? I know you're there. Who are you? What are you?
Something was crouching beside the closed door. A shapeless clot of shadow, darker than the darkness. It reached out towards him.
You keep back! Keep away from me! Oh, Master!
Be silent. You will never work that spell but in peril of your power and your life. Was it for that spell that you opened the book?
No, Master.
Well then, speak.
I was looking for a shape-changing spell to show the Lord's daughter. She said I couldn't work such a spell. She said I was too young.
Did you not remember what I told you? The girl's mother is an enchantress.
I forgot.
I say nothing to you without good reason. The girl is more than half a witch already. The powers she serves are not the powers I serve, and her mother does not will me well. Yet, listen to me now. This sorcery is not a game we play for pleasure or for praise. Every word, every act of our art is said and done either for good or for evil. Before you speak or do, you must know the price that is to be paid.
Oh, how am I to know these things when you teach me nothing? Since I've lived with you, I've done nothing. I've seen nothing.
Now, you have seen something. By the door in the darkness, you have seen something. Ged, my young falcon, you are not bound to me or to my service.
But I thought...
You did not come to me, but I to you. You are very young to make this choice, but I cannot make it for you.
What choice, Master?
If you wish, I will send you to Roke Island.
The Isle of the Wise?
To the School of Wizardry.
Where the air is bright with enchantments, and the Archmage of all Earthsea walks amidst wonders.
I would keep you here with me, for what I have is what you lack. But I will not keep you against your will. Now, choose between this place and Roke.
Ged stood dumb, his heart bewildered. He had come to love this man, who had cured him at a touch. He loved him, and he did not know it until now. He yearned to stay with Ogian, yet other cravings were in him that would not be stilled.
Master, I will go to Roke.
Welcome to you, Ogion the Silent. What service may I offer?
Worthy harbour master, my prentice here, Sparrowhawk by name, seeks passage to Roke.
He shall have it. Ship is bound today for the inmost sea. To bear the student of the saviour of the city will be an honour for its captain.
What is the ship's name?
She is the Shadow.
The Shadow?
From the Andrades. She carries furs, ivories. A good ship, Master Ogion.
So be it. Sparrowhawk.
Master.
Give this writing to the warder of the school on Roke. Go with a fair wind. Farewell.
Master? Farewell.
Come along, lad. This way.
For 4 generations, no living soul has set foot on the island of Pendor. Not since the dragon smothered the land with his flames and left no man alive. The streets are still. Dust has grown thick on the ruined towers and the marble staircases. Only the dragon was there, and the dragon slept. Until now. Now he's awake, they say. And he has spawned again. He has sons. 8 sons. 8 black windworms circle over the silent town.
Some people say they've seen them here, flying over our village.
Have you seen them, Ursula?
No, I don't want to. Are we all going to die?
No, you're not going to die. Pendor's a long way away, and it's probably only a story anyway.
But if the dragons do come, you will save us.
That's why I was sent here.
Good. I'm glad you're here, Lord Sparrowhawk.
Well, thank you, my friend. Now, away you go and help your father with his nets, or he'll come and tell me off. Go on now.
Go on. I'll come again tomorrow.
All right, then.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Ged looked every day to the west, but no dragon came. So he spent his time fishing from his jetty, tending his garden patch, and serving the people in small matters whenever they asked him. This was not often. There was something about Ged that made most men uneasy, and Yoeth was the only child in the township who ever came and talked and listened to his tales.
Lord Sparrowhawk! My lord! It's Barry. It's my son. Yoeth? What's happened? He's sick. I think he's dying.
Keep bathing his forehead, Jorgen. It will ease his pain.
Yes, sir.
Vishvari. My lord. Listen, my friend. The first law and the last of the healer's art is this: heal the wound and cure the illness, but let the dying spirit go.
You won't save him?
He's too far out of reach.
No. You can do it. I know you can. You must. Look at my wife. The boy is everything to her and to me. I beg you.
I'll try.
I know you can do it.
Move away, Jorgen. Let me talk to him.
He can't hear us.
He may hear me. Move away. Yoeth? Yoeth, I call you. Answer me.
The boy can't hear us.
Quiet, wife.
Yoeth, I command you to answer me. Yoeth, speak again. This is Sparrowhawk.
Where am I? What place is this?
Tell me what you can see.
A hillside. I think it's a hillside.
Are you at the top of the hill? Near the light? Are you near my voice?
No. I don't know this place. It's not right. What's happening?
Are you moving down the hill? Away from the light?
Yes.
Yoeth, come back up the hill. Come to me. Come to the light.
Help me.
Yoeth, listen to me. I'm going to come down the hill and get you. I'm coming. Yoeth, wait for me, Yoeth. Don't go any further. No!
Ged had followed the dying boy too far. He was alone on the black hillside, and the stars above him were no stars his eyes had ever seen. He turned slowly. It was hard to turn back, very hard. But he came at last to the boundary between the realms of the dead and of the living. And crouching there, facing him, barring his way, was a shadow.
You! The cities of the dead are no place for the living. Let me pass!
And so is the wizard.
Husband!
When the great storm abated, the men of Low Tawning took Ged's body back to his own home. A wise woman was left to watch over the still form of the young wizard, and the islanders went slowly and sadly back to their huts.
Hello? What are you, then? You'll be the Sparrowhawk's Otak, poor creature. I've heard men say that he tamed a wild beast, but I never believed it. Yes, there's your master. What? What you doing? Do you think that licking his face is going to bring him back to us? Poor creature. The old powers preserve us. Lord Sparrowhawk. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes. Thanks to my small companion here. If he hadn't brought me back... Thank you, my friend.
Ged had now made unscathed for the first time that crossing over and return, which only a wizard can make with open eyes, and which not the greatest mage can make without risk. But he returned with a grief for his friend Petchfari, and for himself, a fear.
You're leaving us? But why?
Because I must.
Is it because of yours?
Oh, no, my friend, it isn't. Though I share your sorrow and your wife's.
We know it. Then why?
Because I'm in great danger, and I'm putting all of you in danger too.
You have some enemy. We'll fight him together.
Oh, Petchfari, this is an enemy beyond your weapons. And beyond mine, maybe. And it's seen me now and will track me down. It's drawn to me. Our final meeting must not take place here.
When will you leave, my lord?
Soon. There's something I have to do before I go.
Why have you summoned us, Lord Wizard?
Because, Elder Conand, I want you to tell your people two things. Firstly, this. I must leave Low Tawning.
No, you can't leave us. Why must you go, my lord?
Because I must. I can tell you no more.
But the dragons. Who will protect us if the dragons
That
come?
is the second thing. Before I leave, I shall go to Pendor.
Pendor?
No man has gone to Pendor for hundreds of years.
And do away with the dragons. Then my task here will be done. And I can leave freely.
But there are 9 dragons on Pendor.
8 are still young.
But the old one. The old one.
I tell you, I must go from here. I will rid you of the dragon peril first, if I can. Well, my small savior, I reward you by taking you into great peril. There, little Hoy, do you see? Pendor.
Ged stilled his small boat in the entrance of the ancient harbour, and looked on the silent streets and the great crumbled pile of stones that had once been the tower of the Sea Lords of Pendor. Nothing moved. Nothing breathed. Nothing lay before him but waste and ruin and decay.
Usurper of Pendor! Come and defend your horde!
His voice fell short of the ashen shores, but dragons have keen ears. One beast flitted up from some roofless ruin of the town like a vast black bat, thin-winged and spiny-backed. It circled into the north wind and came flying straight towards Ged.
I call no young dragon! Go back and tell the old one to come! Young fool!
All Ged had to do, as the windworm slid down arrowy from the air, was bind his wings stiff with one sharp spell and send him hurtling into the water like a stone falling. And the grey sea closed over him.
You think till you can fight me! 3 of your sons are dead, old one. 3 dead, and I haven't had to lift my staff. How many more must die before you show yourself to me? North, south, and east is it. Auf Nurwurm! An Helm! Auf Nurwurm!
It was a spell of changing. Between one breath and the next, Ged flew up from his boat, a dragon himself. He soared and swooped as a hawk swoops among his 3 attackers. Black dragon blood dropped in thick drops into the sea, until only one black dragon remained, and him, the great mage beast, allowed to fly low and lamely back to the island. At last, Ged took his form and his place again on the boat.
Old one, hear me! 6 I have seen, 5 are slain! Come out and face me! Come out!
I know you're close, I can feel it. Oh yes, and you can too, can't you, my little friend? But where? Where? What's the matter? What are you staring at? What can you see? Over there? Oh, that's just an old ruined tower. Just a pile of stones.
All right, my friend. That is no tower.
When the great dragon of Pendor was uncoiled and all afoot, his scaled head, spike-crowned and triple-tongued, rose taller than any tower's height. Lean as a hound he was, and huge as a hill. There was no song or tale could prepare the mind for this sight, and Ged stared in awe.
Who calls on me? I call! 8 sons I had, little wizard. 5 died. 1 is dying. Enough. You will not win my horde by killing them. I don't want your horde! Come ashore and look at it, little wizard. It's worth looking at. No, dragon! I have silver. I have jewels torn from the bodies of puny princes and princesses long dead. I have gold. You can't charm my senses with the glitter of your gold? I did not know that men came so young into such power. Is it to ask my help that you have dared journey here? No, that is not my quest. Yet I could help you. You will need help soon against that which hunts you in the dark. Stand dumb. Are you surprised that I know your secrets, little wizard? What is it that hunts you? Name it to me. If I could name it... You could name it. You could master it. I came to strike a bargain with you. A bargain? I do not bargain. I take. What have you to offer that I could not take from you whenever I like? Safety! Your safety! Swear to me that you and your sons will never again leave Pendor, and I will swear to leave you unharmed! You threaten me with what? With the one thing that can master you! With your name! Ye vowed!
At the sound of his secret name, the dragon was still, utterly still. A minute went by, and another, and Ged smiled.
I've studied your kind, dragon. I have your name. Will you bargain? You may choose 9 stones from my hoard, the best, Choose, then go!
I don't want your jewels, ye vowed!
Where is man's greed? Men loved bright stones in the old days. I know what it is you want, wizard. I can offer you safety. I know what alone can save you. There is a horror follows you. I will tell you its name.
Ged's heart leapt in him. He fought against the sudden startling hope, perhaps his only hope of ever defeating the shadow that sought his doom. But it was not his own life that he bargained for, and one mastery and one alone could he hold over the dragon.
That is not what I asked for! Ye vowed!
You place the safety of fishermen and farmers before your own life? What are they to you that they should live or die?
Ye vowed! Swear by your name that you and your sons will never fly forth again! Swear it! Swear it! Swear it!
By my name, I swear it!
Silence lay over the isle then, and Yvaud lowered his great head. When he raised it again and looked, the wizard was gone. In rage, Yvaud, the dragon of Pendor, rose up, writhing his body and beating his wings that spanned the whole width of the ruined town. But his oath held him, and he did not fly, then or ever, to deliver devastation and ruin to the peoples of the Isles of Earthsea.
All hail Sparrowhawk, the Dragon Lord! Lord Sparrowhawk!
Thank you, my friends! Thank you all!
Another drink, my lord.
Thank you.
You'll forgive me saying so, my lord, but, well...
Say it, Pizzvani.
Well, sir, it's a treat to see you looking so joyous.
Joyous, yes, I suppose that's the word.
To defeat a dragon must be a very great thing.
Oh, that's not the reason.
My lord?
Look around you, Pizzvani. Look at all this happiness, all this thanksgiving. Feel the brightness.
Sir?
How could any shadow come near me tonight?
My lord, does this mean you've changed your mind? You'll stay?
No, my friend, no. Tonight I'm safe. Tonight I draw no danger to me or any near me, but one night quickly passes. How near are we to rope, Captain?
Better than halfway, my lord. But we've made no headway at all this past hour. This wind.
What of it?
I've never known anything like it. We might as well be pushing against a solid wall. Could you say a word to it, maybe?
I could, but it wouldn't help. You must turn back.
Well, that would be a great disgrace. A wizard on board and I turn tail because of a wind.
There's no disgrace. This is no ordinary wind, and it's not against your ship it blows, but against me. Turn back.
Aye, my lord. Steersman! Hey! Prepare to turn back!
Oi, Captain!
So heard my silent little friend, the Isle of the Wise protects itself. I'm too dangerous to be allowed to return to Rook. The shadow must be very near.
Ged tried to plan where he should go, what he should do. But each choice, each plan, was blocked by a foreboding of doom. So he wandered aimlessly, travelling with wary dread from isle to isle.
Where are you bound, Lord Wizard?
Who asks?
Hold off your staff. What do you fear?
What follows behind me?
So? But I'm not your shadow.
What do you know of my shadow?
You're right to be suspicious, but you needn't fear me.
Do I know you?
I don't know you, yet I think perhaps we do not meet by chance. I'll give you this counsel. If you need a sword to fight shadows with, go to the court of the Terranon.
The staff of Yew-wood will not serve your need.
I've never heard of the court of the Terenon.
It lies in Oskel.
That land has a dark name.
You're from Roke. The wizards of Roke always give a dark name to wizardries other than their own. I bid you good night.
Oskel.
Row, you scum! Row!
Far now from the islands of his fame, Ged could obtain no passage on any vessel bound towards Oskel. He had no choice but to join a ship as oarsman, and the journey was long and painful. Ged mistrusted all the men on the ship, many of whom were slaves and criminals, so he said little and went under a false name.
So, Caleb, are you slave a lawbreaker? Neither. Why don't you wear a knife, then? Are you afraid to fight? No. They say you carry a dog in your cloak. Perhaps your dog fights for you. You're not a dog. Otak. An otak. Where is it, Callum? Let's see it. Plump, is it? Juicy. Ah, yeah!
Quiet, Skill! Save your breath for your rowing.
The ship came at last to Nesham, the trade city of eastern Oskel, a grey town lashed by rainy wind, lying under a snow-darkened sky. Ged had come far from the sunlight of the inmost sea.
That's the last.
Right. Collect your things, you're free.
My thanks.
Not many men come here by choice. Why did you?
I seek the court of the Terenon.
I've never heard of it.
I have. It lies on the Kexent moors. I go that road. I'll be your guide, Caleb.
So you're good for something, Skill.
Yeah.
You're in luck, it seems.
Yes, so it seems.
Skioth was no company Ged would have chosen, but he knew neither the way nor the language of Oskel, and had small choice.
We've gone miles. How much farther?
Not far.
They walked in silence, and the silence of winter lay on all the land. Far now from any house or hut or living soul, their road was only a scar through an open waste of thin snow and leafless bushes. In the darkening afternoon, there was no sign at all of what way they should go, or had gone.
It'll be dark soon. I can see something ahead, on that hilltop. Do we go there? There's more snow coming, and night. How much farther, Skioth? Skioth! Answer me!
Not far.
Skioth. Face me.
Ged stopped still, and the other turned. And there was no face under the peaked hood.
You.
When the shadow creature spoke his true name, the young man's power was frozen. He stood alone, with nothing between him and his enemy but the staff of yew-wood in his hand. A rage of horror filled Ged, that this undead thing should feed on his power, and with a great effort he brought down his staff on the hood that hid the shadow face. Ged dropped the flaming, useless staff from his burnt and blackened hand, and he ran. He ran through that vast, dark land where there was no hiding place. He ran, and it ran after, unable to outrun him, yet never falling behind.
No.
What? What was that?
A pale light appeared before him, shining through a gateway. He could not see the walls, but he saw the gate. With the last strength left in him, Ged plunged through that faint, shining door. He felt himself falling, and he felt himself caught even as he fell, but his mind, utterly spent, slid away into the dark.
Sparrowhawk. Sparrowhawk.
What? Who are you?
Welcome, Lord Sparrowhawk.
You know me?
But you don't remember me?
Remember you, lady?
I thought you wouldn't. But forgetful as you may be, you're welcome here as an old friend.
What is this place?
This is the court of the Terranon. I am called Seret, Silver in the tongue of Osgil. And you are sometimes called Sparrowhawk and have great power.
I had power once. It was sucked from me. I've lost it, I think.
Only to regain it tenfold. An evil way may lead to a good end, after all.
How long have I been in this bed? What are these clothes?
Don't you like them?
I'm dressed like a prince. Where are my clothes and my stuff?
Yes, your staff was destroyed.
The shadow.
It cannot enter the court. There are mighty walls about you here, and not all of them are built of stone.
The woman was young, tall and white-skinned, with hair that fell straight down like a fall of black water. She showed Ged rich rooms and halls, winding stairs of marble and high windows that looked out over hills that went on houseless and treeless and changeless, clear to the sun-washed winter sky.
You are welcome here, Lord Sparrowhawk.
Thank you, my lord.
Later that day, Seret brought Ged before her husband, Lord Benderesk, an old man thrice her age, who looked at his lady as one looks at a beautiful bird, caged for its owner's amusement.
Stay as our guest for as long as you will. Anything you need shall be provided.
You are most kind.
Something troubles you, guest?
I'm not sure, Lady Seret. It's as if my mind is clouded.
You need time to recover, that is all.
Perhaps.
Day after day, dull, heartsick and cold, Ged kept by himself in his high tower room. When he could not stand to think his thoughts any longer, he would descend and Seret would meet him and they would talk. She could put Ged at ease with one smile.
Is it true that the lords of Osgil have great treasures?
Yes, it's true. And the jewel that gives this court its name outshines them all.
The Terranon is a jewel?
A precious stone. Would you like to see it? Come on. Here, our deepest and safest hoard room.
The Terranon is kept here?
Tell me what you see.
Just a bare room, like a cell.
Look again. Look with the eye of a wizard. Now can you see it?
I see it.
It was no jewel. It was one of the stones that made up the floor, plain and dank as the rest, and unshaped like a rough paving slab. Yet Ged felt the power of it, as if it spoke to him aloud. It was a very ancient thing. An old and terrible spirit was prisoned in that block of stone.
That's the Terranon.
How can you speak of it so lightly? Tell me its powers.
It's very old. If you lay your hand on it and ask it a question, it will answer. It told of your coming, long before you came to this land. Will you ask a question of it now?
No.
It will answer you.
There is no question I would ask it.
It might tell you how you will defeat your enemy. Ask it.
No.
Are you afraid of it?
Yes.
Sparrowhawk, you are not afraid.
My lady, that stone can work great evil.
I've touched it. I've spoken to it and heard it answer. It does me no harm. My guest, my friend, you have nothing to fear. A weaker man would, but not you.
I don't understand.
My husband, Benderesk, is lord and inheritor of the Terranon. It has great powers, far beyond the answering of questions. But he cannot use the thing. He cannot make it serve his will, nor can I, alone or with him. Only one man has both the skill and the power. You.
How do you know that?
The stone told me. It knows its master. It told me of you, and I sent the messenger who found you and told you to journey here.
The stranger at Oromie? You sent him?
The stone needed you. I need you. The man who can make the Terranon do what he wills has great power. He has the strength to crush any enemy. He has foresight, knowledge, wealth, dominion, and a wizardry that could humble the Archmage himself. All that is yours for the asking.
Seret, the old powers of Earth are not for us to use. They work only ruin.
The creature that hunts you. The Terranon has power 100 times greater. It will defeat it for you. You shall be saved.
No.
You will be mightier than all men. A king. You will rule the world, and I will rule with you.
No! No! Can't you see? The stone's enslaved you. It controls your mind.
No!
I told you.
Oh, Lord Benderesk!
Told you he'd slip from your hands. They're clever fools, these gontish sorcerers. And you're a fool, too, thinking to trick both him and me and use the Terranon for your own ends.
My lord!
But I am the Lord of the Stone, and by the stone I shall punish you.
He's summoning the servants of the stone. They'll kill us both.
You lured me here to save me from the shadow just to use me.
Come on!
Terranon, Mikarov, Terranon, Komas, Terranon.
Seizing Ged's hand, Seret ran with him through the passages and halls, up the long, twisted stairs. They came out into the courtyard, where a last silvery daylight still hung above the soiled, trodden snow.
The servants of the stone are terrible. We must get outside the court.
Why are you trying to save me?
I can't stand up to him on my own. He's hidden the gate. He's put a charm on it. Where is it?
Over there! Come on!
As Ged led the woman through the gate of the wall of spells and onto the drear light of the moors, she changed. She was not less beautiful, but there was a fierce witch look to her beauty.
Why are you staring at me? We must get away!
I know you. I know you now. You're the girl who laughed at me in the meadow by Ogion's house. You're the one I tried to impress by raising a spirit from the dead. You're the one who made me loose the shadow.
Forget your shadow! What is it now? What have you found?
Be silent, witch!
Ged stooped to the small, dark thing half buried in the snow and softly picked it up.
I'd forgotten. Was that your doing, too? I'd forgotten you. Forgive me.
It was the otak. Its fine, short fur was all clogged with blood, and its small body was light and stiff in his hands.
You tried to protect me, didn't you? You stayed here behind me and tried to fend off the shadow. You gave your life for mine. Thank you, my friend.
The servants of the stone! Save yourself, fool! Powerful glow!
With that quick gasped spell, Seret shrank into a grey guy and flew. For the first time, Ged looked up. From slit windows in the tower behind them were issuing forth botched beasts, belonging to ages before bird or dragon or man.
Enough! I will have no more tricks and traps! I will be hunted down no more! Stafur! Lima Stafur!
Suddenly, Ged held a great staff, a wizard's staff, in his hand, and it blazed with a pure white mage fire that does not burn, but drives away the dark.
Back! Back from the light! Follow that girl! If it's blood you want, follow that girl! I
will be hunted no more!
As he had done once before on the Isle of the Wise, Ged took the shape of a great hawk. On barred, sharp wings he sped, knowing neither why nor where. Falcon-winged and falcon-mad, he flew like an unfalling arrow, like an unforgotten thought, over the Oskyll sea and eastward into the wind of winter and the night.
Vaidi ridich, gormod ridich, loiuron ridich. Milamptis lormonditrak, Milamptis ridich. Ged.
Ogion.
Welcome, lad.
For too long Ged had worn the falcon's wings and looked through the falcon's eyes, and very few there were who could have made him back into a man. Ged had flown to the right haven.
I've come back to you as I left you. A fool. I have no strength against the thing.
You had strength enough to outspell the Lord of the Terranon in his own domain. At Pendor you had strength enough to stand up to a dragon.
In Oskyll I had luck, not strength, and I knew the dragon's name. The shadow that hunts me has no name.
All things have a name.
I don't think it'll stop and tell it to me.
No. Nor have you stopped and told it your name. Yet it knew it. It is strange. Strange.
Is there any place I'm safe?
None.
None?
You knew.
Yes, but to hear it from you, it's hard. It hunts me. But it will do harm to anyone in its path. I'm a danger to everyone.
Yes.
I'll not put you in peril. I must leave here. I don't know where I should go.
And nor do I. Yet I have an idea of what you should do.
What?
You must turn around.
Turn around?
If you keep running, you'll meet nothing but danger and evil, for the shadow drives you. It chooses the way you go.
Then
you must choose. You must seek what seeks you. You must hunt the hunter.
I've walked with great wizards and lived on the Isle of the Wise. But you are my true master, Ogion.
Good. Now you know it. Better now than never. But you will be my master in the end. My house is yours for as long as you want it. Good night, my son.
In the cold dawn of the next day, when Ogion woke, Ged was gone. He had left in wizardly fashion a message of silver-scrawled runes that faded even as Ogion looked at them.
Master, I go hunting. Oh, my young falcon, fly well.
Come on then. You can't miss me, not here. Or do you fear the sea? Evil is of the earth, death is a dry land. I know it, I've been there and returned.
Come! Face me! What do you wait for? Come on! I'm here! I get the Sparrowhawk! I summon my shadow! So you've done with borrowed bodies, have you? Is that your true form? Ha! Ha! Is this the fearsome hunter? This ill-made thing? Endure!
It was the spell of the mage wind, and Ged's boat leapt across the grey waves, swift and true and straight at the shadow.
Endure!
And the shadow turned and fled. For a long time, man and prey held their weird, fleet course. Fog thickened, boiling and tattering where it met the spell wind, and closed down all around the boat. And the day was darkening fast. Ged did not care. Through night as through day he hunted. When the light began to come again, the fog had gone, and so too had the shadow. Ged was alone.
Well, Shadow! I hear the sound of sea against rock. Is it illusion or truth?
If it's real, why do I fear it? And if it's not, how can it harm me? Why should I be afraid of a bare mountain in the middle of the sea? No reason! Bindur!
It was not a bare mountain. It was split into many long fissures, sheer, narrow and dark. And at the mouth of each fissure, the sea, confined and restless, crashed against the stone cliff walls, as if eager to destroy them.
You have no power as great as this! This place is real! Did I drive you here, or did you draw me? Are you waiting there, deep in the darkness? Well, ready yourself, Shadow! My days of flight are done!
Ged guided his fragile boat through the surf and down a passageway no wider than 2 galleys, stem to stern. As he went on, the sea lane narrowed. The cliffs loomed ever higher, and the light grew weak. At last he reached a point where he could go no further. Everything was deathly still.
So, it is a trap. Where are you, Shadow? Where are you lurking? In the tree roots? In the rocks? Out on the water? Or is this some new trick?
The shadow was with him in the boat.
I held you on rope. I hold you now. And
Icy cold filled Ged, and pain ran up his arms and into his breast. And then suddenly, in his hands that had held the shadow, there was nothing.
So it's a chase no longer. 3 times we've met and we've touched. There's a true bond between us now. A link that has no breaking point. You can't escape me! And I can't escape you! No more hunting, no more fear! When the time and place are right, we shall meet again! Oh. Well, Master Ogion, now I know what I must do. My task is not to undo what I did. It's to finish what I began.
And so began a long and a weary time. Homeless and friendless and fearful, Ged sailed. Isolated and alone, he wandered from isle to isle, searching for a place he did not know and an enemy he could not name.
There you are, sir.
Thank you.
If you'll take a word of advice, my lord.
I might.
Here in Ephes, we've already got a wizard, trained on the Isle of the Wise and given his staff by the Archmage himself, and he lives right here in the town.
You think I should seek out his company?
Well, my lord, we have a saying in these parts. 2 staffs in one town must come to blows. A wise saying, don't you think,
You
sir?
want me to leave?
Oh, I didn't say that.
But I'm not exactly welcome here.
Well, sir, if I'm to speak plain...
Go on.
It's just that, well, there's something about you. Like a cold wind through a firelit room, or some black bird blown in by a storm from foreign lands. You wanted me to be plain, sir.
You tell me nothing I don't already know, innkeeper. Well, I must go where I'm bound. I'll be here only 1 night. Then you'll be rid of me.
Ged left the warmth of the tavern and idled about the byways of the town, watching the people hurrying to their homes through the dying day. And at last, After all his weeks and months of loneliness, in the final glimmerings of the wintry twilight, he saw a face he knew.
Vetch? Vetch, my friend? So you're the great wizard?
Get back!
What?
Yarrow, keep behind me!
Who is it?
Behind me!
Vetch, what's wrong with you?
Get back, I say! My stuff protects us!
Don't you know me, Vetch?
Yes, I know you. Yarrow, stay back! Make no sudden move.
What's the matter with you?
And speak no word. What is my name?
Estario.
Oh, Get. What a sorry greeting I gave you.
Oh, no matter, but why?
Oh, later. This is Yarrow, my sister.
Hello.
Come home with us.
Oh, that was the best food I've tasted for a long while. Thank you, Yarrow.
Lord Wizard, have you finished, brother? I'll tidy away.
Oh, leave the things. I'll see to them later.
Oh, you'll leave them there till they take root, you mean? No, I'll do it. I think you two have much to talk about. Lord Sparrow.
Yes, Yarrow.
My brother has often told me of you, and of the faithful pet you had, the wild thing, the otak. Do you have it still?
No, Yarrow, no longer.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll leave you now.
Good food, friends, warmth, and laughter. This is how a man should live.
Well, it's one way. There are others. Look, before you tell me your tale, I owe you an apology.
No,
and an
no,
explanation,
no.
I think. 3 days ago, I saw you. That is, I saw a vision of you, or an imitation of you. Or perhaps simply a man who looked like you. I called out to him, and I got no answer. I walked after him, followed him round a bend in the road,
And there was no one there.
How did you know?
I've heard the tale before on the last 3 islands I put into. Did you feel anything?
Cold. Great cold. And evil. And fear.
Then it's true. The shadow has found a new shape.
Oh, so that's what it was. I wondered. And tonight, when I saw you...
You thought it had returned?
Yes.
Well, my friend, this is I, myself. And your face and your strength are as great a comfort to me as anything I've ever known. But now I owe you a tale in return, and it's a long tale and a grim one.
Even the grimmest stories have to end.
Yes, so they do, but where? And when?
In the flickering firelight, with the blackness of the night growing deeper outside, Ged told his friend everything. And when he had finished, Vetch said simply,
I'll go with you, Ged.
No, Estario.
I think I will. Look, it's your quest, and I can't take it from you. But if the quest fails, if the shadow escapes you, shouldn't there be someone else there to bring a warning back?
And if I defeat it?
Well, then you'll need someone to bear witness of the deed.
Vetch,
How else can it be known unsung? No, I shall go with you.
And so it proved. While Vetch settled what affairs he must before leaving Ifish, Yarrow soon lost her awe of Ged, being in her own house and mistress of it. She asked him many questions about the world and what was in it, and about the powers that he and her brother shared.
Vetch won't tell me anything. He thinks I'm stupid.
Such things are not to be spoken of lightly.
No, I suppose not. He did once say that light is one of the great powers of the world.
That's true.
Then tell me just this. If it's not a great secret, what are the other powers?
It's no secret. All power is one, I think. Years and distances, stars and candles, water and wind, and wizardry. The craft in a man's hand and the wisdom in a tree's root, they all arise together. My name and yours, and the true name of the sun, or a spring of water, or an unborn child, they're all syllables of the great word, the word that's spoken by the shining of the stars. There's no other power, no other name.
And what of death?
For a word to be spoken, there must be silence, before and after. I've no right to speak of these things. The word that was mine to say, I said wrong. Maybe there's no true power but the dark.
I don't believe that. But I think...
What do you think, Yarrow?
I think that this voyage leads you to your death. And you know it. And fear it. But you still go on.
To these words, Ged made no reply, and Yarrow's young eyes filled with tears. At sunrise of the next day, the 2 young men set forth, raising a brown, strong-woven sail to the north wind. On the dock, Yarrow stood and watched them go, as sailors' wives and sisters stand on the shores of all Earthsea, watching their men set sail.
Well, my friend, the harbour is behind us. What lies in front?
I don't know, but I know this. From here onward, all events are perilous and no acts are meaningless. Say no word carelessly.
Shall I raise the mage wind to speed our path?
No, we go now to the place where light and darkness meet. The least spell might change chance and move the balance of good and ill.
I'll hoist the sail.
What lands lie ahead on this course?
Due south, no lands at all. Southeast, very little. Gosk and then Nastowl, last land men call it. Sailors say there are stars to be seen from there that have never been named.
I'd like to see those stars.
I wouldn't. Give me the land and landfolk, the sea in its bed and I in mine.
Oh, there are so many things I haven't seen. Whales in the northern seas, Havnor at the world's heart, the great ice flows. But I can't. I must go where I'm bound to go. I traded all the sunlight and the cities and the distant lands for a handful of power, for a shadow. Dark.
Do we head southwestern?
No. Southeast is our course. That's where the final meeting must be.
The last land?
Beyond.
For days and nights of sailing, Ged steered the boat with an unswerving hand to a destination that he alone could know. They came to Lastland and stayed there one night. Then they set sail eastward into the open sea.
Estario. We are coming very near.
That night, Ged did not sleep, for he could not in the dark. Nor would he sleep when the day came. He stayed forward in the boat, looking ahead as he had always done.
What do you see, my friend? I see only the ocean. The whole world could be one sea, no land at all. I see only the ocean, but I think you see much more. Ed, what is it?
Norvindor Basina.
Ed, my friend.
This is the place. It waits for me here.
Yeah? In the middle of the open sea?
Look again.
Oh, illusion. It must be illusion to make the open sea seem land.
This is the place. Stay here, Estario.
Stay here. This is my quest.
No! You'll drown! This land isn't real! The sea!
But for Ged, there was no sea anymore, and he strode forward away from the boat. His staff began to shine with a clear white glow that grew so bright that it reddened his fingers where they held the radiant wood.
Yes! Yes!
To Vetch watching, the light Ged bore was like a great slow star that moved through the darkness. And the darkness about it thickened, blackened, drew together. This also Ged saw, but after a while he also saw, at the faint, outermost edge of the light, a shadow that came towards him over the sand.
Yes. You no longer take my shape.
This one, perhaps.
Father? No!
Then this, goatherd.
Or this.
Or this.
Or this.
Illusions! Tricks! Take your own shape! Back from my staff! I feed you no more! I know now what you are! I know your name! Say it! You are myself. You are my own death. You are Ged.
Ged dropped his staff, reached out his hands and took hold of his shadow, of the black shadow of his own death that reached out to him in the deep gloom. Light and darkness met, and joined, and were one. With the glory of daylight and the bitter taste of salt, the world was restored.
No! Come in!
Get! Oh, Estadio. It's done! It's over! I am whole! I'm free!
In the creation of air,
which is the oldest song,
it is said,
only in silence the word,
only in dark the light.
only in dying life.
Bright the hawk's flight on the empty sky.
No men have ever returned from as far out on the open sea as did the young wizards Astariel and Ged. They came into harbour on a still dark evening before snow. They tied up the boat that had borne them to the coasts of Death's kingdom and back, and they went up through the narrow streets to the wizard's house. Their hearts were very light as they entered into the firelight and warmth under that roof. And Yarrow ran to meet them, crying with joy.
In A Wizard of Earthsea by Ursula K, the narrator was Judi Dench, and Ged was played by Michael Maloney. Richard Johnson was the Dragon of Pendor, and Emma Fielding, Lady Serret. Ogion was played by Ewan Meredith, Vetch by Robert Harper, Jasper by Chris Pavlo, and Archmage Nemely by Sean Baker. Anne Beach was the Witch, Abigail Doherty Yarrow, Keith Drinkle Petchvari, Jonathan Adams Lord Benderisk, Christopher Scott Archmage Genscher, Kim Wall Master Herbal, and Colleen Prendergast Jorgen. Young Ged was Mark Burrows, and Yoeth Tom Felton. Other parts were played by members of the cast. The music was by David Chilton and Nick Russell Pavier, and technical presentation was by Richard Beadsmore, Anne Bunting and Hilary Carruthers. The production assistant was Fenella Capadia. A Wizard of Earthsea was dramatized by Bert Coules and directed by Janet Whittaker.
Is it true you're Master Ogion's apprentice? Yes, it's true. Can you lessen this wind? No, sir. Well, can you make the compass lead us along our proper course?
Well, that's a secret of the sea masters. I'm a landsman.
Well, then I can't get this ship to rout. Come on, lad, do something!
I don't know how!
Keep talking there! Sail!
Wait! Wait!
What's the matter with you?
Steer west.
What?
Steer west!
And nothing lies west!
Steer west!
Lad!
Captain! Do as I say or this ship will surely be lost. I'll not lead you wrongly. Steer west.
Steersman! Keep her west! Due west!
Aye, sir! West!
Man the oars!
Well, Captain?
I've never seen a storm die so fast! And that's Thwill Bay! Oh, rogue! Lad, how did you do it?
Captain, I don't know.
Excuse me? Wait, excuse me? Your pardon, friend?
What is it, lad?
Where can I find the School of Wizardry?
The School of Wizardry, is it?
And its water, yes, but where can I find them?
The wise don't need to ask. The fool asks in vain.
Ged went uphill until he came to a square and asked his question again.
You can't always find the warder where he is, but sometimes you find him where he isn't.
On one side of the square, set in a stone wall, was a mean little door of wood. Ged went to this.
Yes, lad.
I bear a letter from the Mage Ogion of the Isle of Gaunt to the warder of the School of Wizardry. I want to find him, but I will hear no more riddles and scoffing. Where is the school?
This is the school.
This?
I am the doorkeeper. Come in, if you can.
What is there to stop me? What happened?
Can't you see? You're still outside.
But I walked through the doorway.
Try again.
Very well. I will not be treated like a fool!
A third time he stepped forward, and a third time he remained standing outside the door. The doorkeeper inside watched him with mild eyes.
Malcrosoft by Trinity Caral Nor.
What do you say, lad?
Malcrosoft by Trinity Caral Nor.
Ah.
It was an opening spell, which his aunt the witch had taught him long ago. It was the prize among all her stocks of spells, and he wove it well now. But the power that held this doorway was not moved at all.
Well?
Oh, I can't get in. Unless you help me.
Say your name.
Oh, my true name? You want me to say my name? Allow
We have heard many names, this door and I. We don't tell them.
I am Ged.
Enter, Ged.
Stepping forward, Ged entered the open doorway. And it seemed to him that, though the light was behind him, a shadow followed him in at his heels.
Wait here.
Yes. Thank you.
Something troubles you, lad.
Not troubles, no. It's this place. It feels...
Go on.
It looks just like a stone courtyard, but it feels as if it's built more of magic than of stone.
And so it is. We are standing at the very center of the House of the Wise. I'll leave you now.
The very center.
Suddenly Ged was aware of a man clothed in white, watching him through the falling water of the fountain, though Ged had neither seen nor heard his arrival. Their eyes met, and in that moment Ged understood the singing of the bird, and the language of the water, and the shape of the clouds, and the beginning and end of the wind that stirred the leaves. It seemed to him that he himself was a word spoken by the sunlight. Then that moment passed, and he and the world were as before, or almost as before. Ged knelt before the man in white.
My lord, you are the warder of Roke, the archmage of all Earthsea.
You see the truth. Rise, lad.
This letter is for you. It was written
by an Ogion whom men call the Silent.
Yes.
I welcome you, his pupil, to the Isle of the Wise.
Thank you, sir.
My eyes are old. Read me the letter, lad.
Lord Nemily, I send you one who will be the greatest of the Wizards of Gaunt if the wind blows true. It's signed with the symbol of the closed mouth.
Ogion's rune. Young Ogion was dear to me when he came here. Tell me of the seas and portents of your voyage.
Ged did so. When he had finished his story, he knelt again, and when he rose from his knee, the archmage was gone.
Greetings.
Oh, greetings.
I am called Jasper, Enwit's son of the domain of Eel, Gonhadner Isle. How shall I call you, sir?
Men call me Sparrowhawk, from the Isle of Gaunt.
Well, Sparrowhawk of Gaunt, I am at your service today to show you the great house and answer your questions as best I can.
Do you scoff at me?
Sir?
Why do you smile like that?
Do men not smile where you come from?
Not with smiles that sit on top of sneers. Is that the way of the rich and the noble when dealing with the poor? Or is it just your way, Jasper, son of Enwit?
Follow me, please.
Where do we sit?
Where we like. They say that no matter how many sit at this table, there's always room. We'll go here.
Hello?
Sparrowhawk, this is veg.
Hello. This food is terrible.
Well, you're eating it fast enough.
Oh, well. At least it's not illusion like so much round here. It sticks to your ribs. Eat yours before it gets cold. It's even worse cold.
Right.
You're new.
Oh, I just got here today.
Oh, welcome.
Sparrowhawk is from Gaunt, where all men are either goatherds or thieves.
Oh, wizards, eh, Sparrowhawk?
Or wizards.
That afternoon, the three went down into the town, that Ged might learn his way about it. Then Jasper and Vetch took Ged along a narrow northward path that climbed and wound.
This is the hill I saw from the ship last night.
Roke Knoll, this is called.
Huh?
Its roots go down to the centre of the earth, and all spells are strong here.
Well, Sparrowhawk, I've heard much about Gauntish sorcery. Show us your style.
What do you mean? Later on, Jasper, let him be.
Well, he must have either skill or power. The doorkeeper wouldn't have let him in. Right, Sparrowhawk?
I have both skill and power.
Then show us.
What kind of thing are you talking about?
Illusions, of course. Tricks. Games of seeming. Like this. Meo thornir vas klingro qua.
A stream!
It feels wet enough, doesn't it? And it tastes wet enough too, if you try it. But it won't quench your thirst. It's just an illusion. Drangla! Now you, Vetch.
Oh, no, Jasper.
Yes? Go on.
Oh, all right. You see this earth, Sparrowhawk, this mud?
Huh?
I'll just take a small piece. And then... Zapalingfa. Well, fly away, little one.
Oh, that's wonderful.
No.
Come on then, Sparrowhawk. Your turn.
I do no such tricks as these.
Oh, you will, in time. Come on, let's get back.
No, wait, why not, Sparrowhawk?
Sorcery is not a game. We Gauntish men do not play it for pleasure or for praise.
What do you play it for? Money?
No.
Oh, come on. Bedtime for little boys.
That night, as Ged lay wrapped in his cloak on the straw-filled mattress in his cold, unlit cell of stone, the strangeness of the place and the thought of all the spells and sorceries that had been worked there began to come over him heavily. Darkness surrounded him. Dread filled him, and he wished he were anywhere else but Rome.
Who's there?
Sparrowhawk. Oh, Vetch, can I come in and talk a while?
Yes, please. How do you make that ball of light?
Oh, it's called Weir Light. It's a simple spell.
Oh, you sound like Jasper.
No, it really is simple. You'll see soon enough. You mustn't be upset if I know more than you do. I've been here 3 years. Soon I'll be made sorcerer.
Sorcerer? Well, why are you bothering with me?
Because I remember my first day and my first night. Can I sit down?
So, Sparrowhawk, you've been with us for an entire month. What have you learned?
More than some who've been here a year?
Ooh, how goatherds do both.
He doesn't boast, Jasper. He speaks no more than the truth.
Well. When you feel inclined to match your skills with mine, goatherd, just say the word. I'll be waiting.
Why does he hate me?
Do you really not know?
Do you?
You're his rival. Haven't you heard what the others are saying about you?
What?
They praise you, Sparrowhawk. They say you're a mage born and can never be beaten. They say that Ogion the Silent, tamer of the earthquake, has written that you'll be a great wizard. Is it true?
Yes, it's true. Yes. Jasper would do well to remember it.
When he was not moved by pride or rage, Ged knew that he was as yet no match for Jasper or any of the older boys. He set his strong will on his work and his studies, the lessons and crafts and histories and skills taught by the grey-cloaked masters of Roke, who were called the Nine. 1 whole year he spent in the isolate tower, where by himself lived the master namer, and endless were the lists and rounds and ranks of names that he must learn.
Sell it to work, Caspendale. Tammy.
And at the end of that long, hard, dry year, the master namer said to him only,
You have made a good beginning.
A good beginning? I don't know how many thousands of names I learnt, and he calls it a good beginning.
So it is. And you'll go on learning all your life. Oh, that sun's hot. Look, this fir tree won't object if we use it for shelter, I'm sure. Let's sit for a while. Why are you smiling?
I was thinking of Ogion, my old master. He likes to sit under fir trees.
Sparrowhawk.
What?
Look over there. In the bushes.
Where?
Don't move. Do you see? What is it? It's an otak. They're very rare. Oh, it's beautiful.
Do they make good pets?
No. Their temper's fierce and their teeth are cruel. It's seen us. We're quite safe. They keep away from men.
Not this one. Here it comes.
Try speaking to it.
Hello, Otak.
I think it likes you. How well do you remember your lessons in the tower?
Otak. Otak? Yes. Your true name is Hoeg. Hoeg. Do you want to come with me?
I think we can assume that he does. He looks quite at home on your shoulder. They say that a man favoured by a wild beast is a man who can hear the speech of stone and spring.
They say a lot of things. Come on, let's get back.
From that day, the otak stayed with Ged, travelling on his shoulder or in the folds of his cloak. In the second month of that summer, the whole school and the whole town gathered together to celebrate the moon's night and the long dance, which that year fell together as one festival, which happens but once in 52 years. The students of the school were all eating and laughing and playing such tricks as might be the marvel of a king's court.
Magnificent! Bravo, Sparrowhawk! A little higher and you can stand like chicken!
If there's any left, here I come!
Behold the sparrowhawk that cannot fly. Sick of boys and noise and foolishness.
Oh, you're getting middle-aged, Jasper. Go back to the tower if it's silence and gloom you want.
What is it you want, Jasper?
I want the company of my equals. Come on, Vetch. Let's leave the prentices to their games.
Wait! What do sorcerers have that prentices lack?
Power.
I'll match your power, act for act.
You challenge me.
I challenge you.
Duels in sorcery are forbidden. Let this cease.
Do you really think I'd accept a challenge from you? A boy who smells of goats and who doesn't know even the first change?
What do you know of what I know?
For an instant, and with no spell spoken that any heard, Ged vanished from their sight, and where he had stood, a great falcon hovered, for one instant. And then Ged stood again in the flickering torchlight, his dark gaze on Jasper.
That was just an illusion. Village tricks.
No, that was a true change. High magic. Sparrowhawk, be a man and drop this now.
Keep out of this, Vetch. Well, Goatherd, I'll give you your chance. What will you do with it?
What would you like me to do?
Or summon up a spirit from the dead, for all I care.
No.
I will.
No!
You will not. You can't. You brag and you brag.
By my name, I will do it! Come on!
Vetch, come on!
Where are we going?
Roke-Knoll, where the roots go down to the centre of the earth and all spells are strong.
Now, Jasper, whose spirit shall I call?
Call whom you like. None will listen to you.
Are you afraid?
I'm afraid. And I don't care who knows it. This is madness.
Vetch, come here. Come over here.
What?
Listen. I can do it. I know I can do it. It's this night, and this place, and everything. I mean, can't you feel it?
Feel what?
I can feel the roots of the hill going down and down, and I can feel the stars on fire. And between
between the roots and the stars. It's mine. All mine to command. This is wrong. I can do this, my friend. I can do it.
Jasper.
Ah, so you finished your gossiping, have you? Just get on with it.
Are you afraid, Jasper, of the domain of the ale? I'll call a woman's spirit. You needn't fear a woman. I'll call Elthram the Fair.
What? She died 1,000 years ago and her bones are at the bottom of the sea.
Do years and distances matter to the dead? Watch and listen.
In a great, slow movement, he spread out his arms, the gesture of welcome.
Ash margak tinok, dreth margak hulfartinok, zental margak wefreitinok, adalo sendarvanak magak tinok.
He had read the runes of this spell in Ogian's book 2 years and more ago, and never since had seen them. In darkness he had read them then. Now in this darkness, it was as if he read them again on the page, open before him in the night.
Ash margak tinok, deftra magak hulfartinok, zental margak wefreitinok, adalo sendarvanak magak tinok, am shemdok sernien sorenyon da! Elflon! Elflon! Elflon!
Ged fell forward, as if to embrace the earth with his outstretched arms. When he rose, a shapeless mass of darkness appeared between his straining hands. The darkness split apart, and a pale spindle of light gleamed. For a moment there appeared a form, a human shape, a tall woman, her face beautiful and sorrowful, and full of fear. The light between Ged's arms grew brighter. It widened and spread, a rent in the darkness of the earth and the night, a ripping open of the fabric of the world. And through the light clambered something like a clot of black shadow, quick and hideous.
Stop this! Stop it!
It's a trick! Cheap village trickery!
As Ged grasped the creature in a grip he could not loosen, the lump of shadow swelled and stretched and grew great taloned claws.
Save your wrestling games for the other goat herds!
Jasper, you fool! It's hurting him!
Back from the boy! Arthurlan! Gerondil Kak! Arrogance!
Lord Lemmerly!
Scandalinia! Arthurlan!
He's gone. Sparrowhawk!
My lord, I had nothing to do with this. He insisted...
Shut up, Jasper! Sparrowhawk! Can you hear me?
Aragos! Tak! Arthurlan!
Archmage! My lord! Ah!
Stand back from them!
Masters! I'm not to blame.
Silence!
Stand away! And make no move!
The 9 masters of Roke had all appeared on the bleak starlit hilltop. An act of great wizardry is not worked without arousing such men, though none had been so swift as the Archmage. Lord Nemmerly now lay unmoving. Beside him, his blood flowing freely from the creature's claw wounds, lay Ged.
Sparrowhawk! Is he dead? Did that foul thing kill him?
He lives!
And Lord Nemmerly?
They both live, after a fashion.
There must be something we can do, Master Herbo.
We are already doing much. The Master Summoner is standing guard on the hilltop.
Standing guard? Why? How will that help Sparrowhawk?
You see only your friend's injuries and the sleep from which he will not awaken, but you must look beyond these things.
I know that the Archmage is dying.
Then ask yourself why.
The creature that appeared. I realized that Lord Nemely drove it back to the realm of the dead, and it took all his power.
And all his strength. But you are wrong, Sorcerer Vetch. Archmage Nemely turned that thing away from your friend, but not back to its own domain. Only the one who summoned it could have done that, and the creature had already overpowered him.
But if it didn't return to the Darkland...
Then it is still here, in our world.
On the day following the death of the Lord Nemely, the 9 Masters of Roke met. Behind 9 walls of silence, woven by their strongest spells, they took each other's counsel.
We are agreed, then. Genscher of Way Island is to be the new Archmage.
His wisdom will be needed.
A ship shall be sent for him, protected by every guarding spell we know.
How is the boy?
His wounds do not mend, and his blood still flows from them. Such power as I have laid on him, but he must heal himself, and that will take time.
Should we consider the question of punishment?
Punishment? When he knows what he has done, that will be punishment enough.
Of these discussions, Ged knew nothing. For 4 weeks of that hot summer, he lay blind and deaf and mute. At last, his wounds began to close, and the fever left him. On a clear day of autumn, the Master Herbal opened the shutters of the room where Ged lay. Since the night of the summoning, he had known only darkness. Now he saw daylight and the sun shining, and he hid his scarred face in his hands and wept.
Go away.
Sparrowhawk. Vetch? Can I come in and talk a while?
I thought you wouldn't come to me.
I couldn't come to you. At first, the Master Herbal forbade it, and after that I've been with the Master in the Grove, locked up myself. And now I'm going home.
Home?
I've earned my staff. I'm a full wizard now.
Oh, that's wonderful. Vetch, is Jasper a wizard now too?
Jasper will never be a wizard. He went from here in disgrace.
The Masters knew what happened.
Sometimes I think they know everything. I have something for you. Here, little one. Come here. There you are.
Oh, Oig! Come here, my friend, that's it.
Good. Now he's back where he belongs.
He stayed with you all these months.
And now I'm sorry to part with him. But sorrier to part with you, Sparrowhawk. Listen, when you're free to, come to the East Reach, my homeland. There's good cheer there, and wizards are well received.
Free?
You won't stay bound here on Roke forever.
Vetch, what do you see?
Well, not rooms and books. Far-off seas, and the fire of dragons, and the towers of cities, and all the things a hawk sees when he flies far and high. That's what I see before you.
And behind me? What do you see behind me?
Sparrowhawk, if ever your way lies east, come to me. And if you ever need me, call on me by my true name. Estario.
Estario. My name is Ged.
Farewell, my friend. Remember my words.
Farewell. And a fair wind.
Ged's studies continued. He was not as quick to learn as he had been, having learned a long, hard lesson from fear. But the months and years went by, and at last, on a day of spring, Ged was summoned by the Archmage Genscher. He knelt once more in the courtyard, at the very centre of the House of the Wise.
Rise. My lord. You have worked hard and long.
I shall need great knowledge if I am to undo what I have done.
It waits for you, that shadow. It wills to work evil through you. It can use your power to magnify its own. But you must know this. Here, on the Isle of the Wise, you are protected. In the world outside, I do not know if any place is safe for you. I offer you the choice. Stay here in safety, or go into great danger.
I have no choice. I must undo the evil I have done. I choose the path of danger. I choose to leave.
Sparrowhawk of Gaunt, we name you wizard.
My lords.
I give you your staff, cut to your height.
I give you your cloak, gift of those you go to serve.
Where am I to be sent?
To the Isle townships of Low Tawning.
Far from the inmost sea,
And close to ruined Pendor.
poor land of fishers and farmers. You will serve them as heal-all and weather worker.
But... Masters, forgive me, but...
Such a land requires no more than a witch or a sorcerer.
Such was my thought, my lord.
You are right. But for this one thing, the dragon of Pendor has risen again.